And he came to me and he said, reselling's not a real job. You can't really make any money. You can't have a career in it. This isn't a future. You know, you're 34 years old. You got to do something.
Everything changes.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome into the Rockstarflipper YouTube channel. And you read the title, and I know it's probably freaking you out, but I want to jump into it because I had a conversation with somebody last night who is not really familiar with me or this channel or what I do. He just got to know me, and he ended up deciding to take some time and watching some of my videos. I don't even know which videos he watched, no idea. But I think he watched like 3 of them. And he came to me and he said, reselling's not a real job. You can't really make any money. You can't have a career in it. This isn't a future. You know, you're 34 years old. You got to do something. And he doesn't understand what it is I do. And it turns out he doesn't realize how much money I make or the house or the car or the life or anything that I have. He doesn't understand. So, of course, I had to correct him and say, listen, here's what I do and here's what I make and here's the life I live and here's the success and here is everything that I have. Now, this also came from a person, and I don't make fun of anyone's income level or lifestyle or whatever, but somebody that makes about $30,000 a year, right? Not very good. $30,000 a year doesn't live. I don't know how anyone lives on it. Anyways, long story short, it's hard to live on it. Even if you do live on it, it's hard. So after hearing my numbers and what I do and how much, he had a change of heart where he was like, wow, I never would have known this. And so my question to all of you is anybody in your life, and don't be embarrassed or get upset about it because we're going to use it. We're going to use it as fuel. Anybody told you, a sister, mother, brother, husband, wife, significant other, whoever, that this is not real money, this is not a real job, and that you should stop reselling or give up or whatever it may have been that they said. Put in the comments. Tell me, let's see how many people have had to deal with this. Because I've seen it from people in my Facebook group and my email list where they ask, what should I tell somebody that says this to me? And first of all, I think it's not fair. I don't care what it is you do for a living or what YouTube you choose to talk about or what business you run on your website or what job you get. As long as you are happy with what you're doing and as long as you're making a living and paying the bills, like, do what you want to do. If you want to be a plumber, be a plumber. If you want to be a dog groomer, be a dog groomer. I have a very dear friend, lifelong friend in Maryland who I went to a wedding a couple years ago for. She's a dog groomer and she does 6 figures in dog grooming, mobile dog grooming. So good for her, right? Good for whatever it is you choose to do. It's not fair for somebody else to tell you what you choose to do is not okay or not a future because they don't understand or because they don't like it or whatever their dumb, narrow-minded reason is. And so that was the conversation and that's how it went. And so I had to respond. You know, the first thing that I respond with is what I do and the numbers and the success. The second part of it is exactly what I just said to you guys, where I educate them, where I'm like, look, you don't have to like what I do or even understand it, but as long as I pay the bills, you know? And I talked about it in a live show a couple nights ago where sometimes the only way is to show people. I told people over and over again that reselling was great and that I was going to do something with it. And when I started the YouTube channel, people shot back at me that I was dumb. You know, and even after everything was making money, people were still like, oh yeah, right, whatever, blah, blah. Finally, when I started buying cars and bought this house and started living a lifestyle, people were like, whoa, like what's going on here? And it's sad because in the world we live in, you have to prove it to people. You know, that whole innocent until proven guilty. In the world of like making money in business, people judge you like guilty until you prove innocent, until you prove otherwise, right? So that's terrible. But this is where I want to wrap this video and come full circle, is that you do have to prove it to people, and not just prove it to people, prove it to yourself. You know you can do it. I know you can do it. These videos tell you can do it. People on the internet tell you can do it. Our wonderful Facebook group supporters tell us that we can do it. But until you actually do it, you may even doubt yourself. You may start letting those little noises, I just call them noises, come into your side of your brain, and you can't let that happen. You got to just block those noises out and prove it to yourself. And once you prove it to yourself and hit those numbers, hit those goals and make those dollars that pay those bills, those little people over there are going to start asking you how you did it. Just like that guy last night asked me, oh my God, I had no idea. What do I do? How do I do it? And I'm like, look, your attitude doesn't allow me to help you. I'm willing to help anyone, but when you come at me like that, there's probably a good chance I'm not going to help you, right? So with that said, I want you guys, those of you that are gonna comment below and tell me that you've experienced this, because I wanna hear about it and I wanna be able to help you. I want you to actually do whatever it is that you need to do to prove it to yourself. I want you to make a spreadsheet, a list of goals. I want you to write down fees, number of items sourced, number of items listed, number of YouTube videos posted, number of Instagram affiliates posted, Facebook stories, whatever it is you're doing, post it, list it. Hold yourself accountable every single day, and you will prove to yourself that you actually can do it. You don't need anyone else to tell you. You don't even need me to tell you. I'm just telling you that it's possible, but you don't need to tell me. You don't need me to tell you that it's possible. You already know that. You know that it is. You just need to do the work. And so I don't want you guys to let outside influences negatively influence you into not doing what you want to do. If reselling is what you want to do, please do it. If you want to start a YouTube channel, please do it. If any of this stuff applies to you, please just do it. If you don't want to resell and it's just fun or hobby, by all means, that's great, right? If you want to be a plumber, go be a plumber. Go do whatever it is that you think that you want to do. But just don't let anyone else decide for you what it is that you're going to do. Not even me, right? I can help you if you want to do what we do in this business, but if it's something else and I can't help you and I'm not experienced, then find somebody that is. Find somebody that can help you. Find somebody that's going to support you in that endeavor. So that's kind of my little Friday to you guys. I felt bad about the conversation I had last night, but it gave me the ability to, fight back with positivity with this is what I've actually done. Make this weekend the weekend that you're going to change it. Make this weekend the weekend that you do start another platform, because people are going to say that you can't, you can't make money on Amazon, but then you're going to go and you're going to start selling on Amazon tomorrow. And in a month from now, we're going to have this conversation. You're going to come back to this video and you're going to comment and you're going to say, hey, turns out I did what you said and I started making $1,000 a month. And I took that to my significant other and they were like, wow. Because I bet you if somebody in that position told you couldn't make any money, but you went out and paid for the bills, or you paid for dinner for your friend that doubted you, or bought your mother a new car with that money, or made her car payment, I bet they wouldn't have any problem accepting that money then, would they, right? It's kind of the way that it works. So prove them wrong, prove me wrong, prove yourself wrong, and prove yourself right. That's the most important thing. Let all those doubts out, let all those doubters out, let anybody that doesn't think you can do it just exit stage left, and then make them eat their words. That's probably the best line that I can use. Eat their words for sure. I make a lot of people eat their words every day. Okay, so enjoy the Friday. Have a wonderful evening, everyone. The wholesale list is up on my website, up on the email list, everything. If you're interested in buying some merchandise, it's not mine, but it's coming from a lot of other wonderful people who have a lot of wonderful merchandise for sale. I'll leave the links below. And if this weekend is your weekend to start Amazon, to start Posh, to start learning social media, Instagram, if you want to learn how to do affiliates, if you want to learn how to do any of the things that I do here for 10 streams of income, by all means, pick up the package. It's a one-time charge. It's one time. You don't have to pay me monthly. You don't have to pay me $300 and $400 and $500 like you might have to pay elsewhere. It's a one-time $50 fee. You're going to learn everything: eBay, Amazon, Poshmark, accounting for resellers, so you can keep track of those numbers and show people. You're going to learn social media: Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, email support. You're going to learn everything you need to do to sell more stuff, make more money, and get more customers. And it's just gonna cost you $50, and I'll be at your disposal forever, including store reviews, emails, and whatever you need from me directly one-on-one. You can also upgrade for $99 and get a one-on-one video Skype call or FaceTime call if you'd like to sit down with me and talk to me. I'll be free all weekend, so make sure you pick up the package and send me every question you have nonstop. Just keep on emailing me and I'll answer all of them for you. Thanks guys, enjoy your weekend, and I'll see you tomorrow.